Hello and welcome along. Today on Thornton Farm we are going to be doing some radish planting. So we have our class Xerion here hooked up to our khun setup. So we've got the TF 1500, what is that one? Can't see from here. I think that's the Dalton or the Datum. Hang on. There we go. There we go. No, it's the Colour Soil DC 410, the HR 4004, and then on the back we have the BTF 4000. So this, so that's a seed hopper at the front. So we're going Plough, Cultivate, and Seed all in one, which is a fantastic piece of equipment. So let's jump in and get to it. We are going to be planting radishes in field 30 because this wasn't planted in our last set of harvest, and so we need to do that. We also need to do it, I think, in our new field. So field 4 needs doing as well with this. So we'll see how we go. I don't think we'll get beyond field 30 done today, but we'll see how we do it. It being mid-autumn, we're getting fairly late in the day. I need to go in cab. I find it a lot easier to navigate these narrow roads if I'm in cab, so we will do that. I tend to catch the hedges a lot less. And in this case, I think I've caught the bridge. Oh no, please tell me my cultivator will go over the bridge. It won't. Okay, we're going to go the long way round. I'm sure I've got that cultivator down here before. Right, so we'll cut through this field here. Which isn't one of ours, because we decided against buying this field in the end. But we should get where we need to go. This is quite a hefty setup up here. I'm sure I've gone the other way before. I must have, because field 29 I did with this early on. Cross the train track. Yeah, we have an entrance here, so we should be able to go through here, which is a field, of course, we now do own. Oop. Field 22, although field 22, of course, we don't. It's slightly annoying that didn't work. So we have our other tractor, our 900 Aron, cultivating field 29 at the moment. There we go. Out through the gate. I said, this is a large piece of equipment here. But if we can get a combine round here, then there's no reason at all we can't get this running around here as well. I think it's just that the ploughing part of it does run fairly low, and there's no way of folding it up at all. Right, well, we'll start at the far side. This, of course, being our former corn field. And we are going to use GPS for this, as it just simplifies everything. So, turn on the GPS. We will go new, auto width. That's not right. Auto. Why? Oh, why does this think this is this wide? Choose the actual piece of equipment we're going to be sowing with. Nope. Wow. That's bad. That's really bad. Width we want is about there. Okay. And then we lower that. And lower that. Lower that. There we are. Turn it all on. There we go. It's slow pulling away, but I know this can pull this. It has more than enough power. It is quite a power hungry setup, this. It doesn't. It really doesn't want to move too fast with this. Even with the plough out to the ground. Good thing this is not a huge field. I'm amazed this is struggling with this a bit. I don't remember this doing this at 4 miles an hour last time I was doing this. is a wee bit extreme. So yeah, I do love this setup, but it is, wow. I did not notice it doing it 4 miles an hour last time I did it. But having these radishes in means that next season we should do really well on this field. And basically everywhere where we do. I mean, they increase the yield by 50%. So they are... There's something that I think really need to do, especially with seasons, because that's the yield you can get from your fields just then is massive. And that just makes the whole thing completely worth it. Go again. Awful lot left, an awful lot of field left to do. Yeah. This is not by any means a quick job. At all. So my plan very much is to get all-seed radish into everything. So the field that the Arion is currently cultivating, that we're going to put some oilseed radish into, and obviously we're putting it into here at the moment, albeit slowly. 13 is cultivated and ready to do, so we might take a break from this at the moment and go and set up the Cowardish and Vulture doing that. But 4 needs ploughing and doing, so we might eventually set up course play with the with this doing that. We are, yeah, there we go. It's quiet. It is very strange. I actually was thinking that that will sort itself in a minute. All that's done is backed itself into a hedge. Is normally the case. Yeah, there we go. Sorts itself out. Yeah. Next episode, I think we're going to be doing some bale bee stacking. We need to reorganise all the bales in our shed, because at the moment they're not easily accessible by our little yard tractor. And we have a set of hay bales that we recently cut. that are need to get into storage before the end of the day. So there we go. It is slow old progress, this. I wonder if we upped the engine power on this tractor, if that would make a big difference to the speed we can do this. And how much it would cost us to do that. Let's have a quick look at that, actually. So the one we have in where is it? Where is our Axion? Oh, that's weird. There it is. Right. No, I don't want to sell it. So at the moment, it's got 419 horsepower. I think we can up that slightly. But that still seems ridiculous, to be honest. Over 400 horsepower, and it's struggling with this. That seems very ridiculous. Unless the limit for this setup is 4 miles an hour, but that, yeah. It's supposed to be a time saver, and it's not acting like it at the moment. Down we go. I mean, that suggests it's underpowered. Actually, how much do those take? We can work this out fairly quickly. So that requires 130. So that's 230, 330. Yeah, there is no excuse for this tractor to be struggling at 4 miles an hour with this setup. And as I said, I don't remember this tractor struggling like this before. I'm wondering if there's something that's been added in with the better fuel usage or something like that. Because it does seem really odd. You know, run an experiment by hiring a worker. See what speed he can get at. Even worse. Okay. Let's turn everything back on. And there it all. And away we go again. Yeah, that's odd. So best the hired work can get out of it seems to be 1 mile an hour. I will have to have a look at this and try and find out what's going on. Because that shouldn't be doing that. the end. Yeah. Something feels like it's drawing too much power. Definitely. I think we will do well to get halfway through this field this episode. Yeah, I do love this setup, but it is odd what's happening with it. I'm going to try and test it with the other tractor and see what happens with that, because that's really weird. Take you up to the end. Because it's not like it's the plough causing it or anything like that, because we're still moving slowly when we're turning. And in fact, we might even be able to tell which bit it is that's causing the issue by it appears to be the cultivator. We'll turn the cultivator back on. Yeah, it's that cultivator. This tractor, with just that cultivator, should not be struggling. And this is the one from the DLC. I will have to ask the others and see if anybody else has had a similar issue with this cultivator. Because that shouldn't be doing that. No way should that be doing that. But yeah, the main thing of this episode was that I wanted to demonstrate this setup, because as I said, I do really quite like it. But yeah, it's not quite gone according to plan, because while I like it, this is still very slow. Turning. Yeah, so that's, as I said, that's not a power issue that should be happening with this tractor. This should be burning through this. I might have to test it with a default and just see if it's this tractor with this. I'll hire one of the larger default tractors, something about the same power level as this class, and see if any of those have a similar issue. It would surprise me. That just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Right, and about a third of the way through the field, I think. Maybe verging on half. There we go. The sun is setting because it is mid-autumn. What's our forecast? So forecast for the next day is rain. So, and then we're approaching winter. So, yeah, we need to get these in. We'll probably get this field finished off via course play so that we free up our own ability. And then I need to get all of the bales under cover as quickly as possible. As nice as this is, it's not behaving itself at all. And we are getting through the field, just slowly. Right, I think we will do one more row and then end the episode there. And I will try and figure out a way to use this without this huge slowdown. There we go. Yeah, we will finish this row off, and that is where we'll end it for this episode. It is very odd. Very, very odd. almost there. There we go. Right, we're going to end it here. I'll just lift this out. And I think I'll reverse up a little bit so that we can, so I'm not just seeing leaves. Right, we're going to end there. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.